Hey, how's everybody? It's your daily ride sharing delivery driver, and I just came across this article from 2 years ago, May 2017, that's talking about the 5 future trends of online food delivery. And it's a well-known fact that pretty much everyone that you know has a cell phone, or as they call them now, smartphones. And due to it being smartphones, so many people with smartphones and apps or applications. Apps is just a short way of calling or just a short term for applications. Software applications that you download on your phone. There are so many online food delivery apps, from Grubhub, Uber Eats, Seamless, which is partnered with Grubhub, or is another version of Grubhub, DoorDash, Postmates, Caviar, just to name a few. And with that being said, I wanted to read the 5 future trends pertaining to online food delivery. Number 1, online consumers, because I'm reading this from a computer, from my laptop. Online consumers are likely to increase in numbers. Below that, it's saying, according to CGA Peach, more than half of the restaurant goers opted for doorstep delivery in the last 6 months. Now, this is from 2017, so that's been over 2 years ago. And since then, I personally feel like it has been a very drastic increase in more and more people ordering through food delivery apps, because I personally am still a part-time food delivery driver for Postmates, Uber Eats, what else? DoorDash and Grubhub. And since I've been doing Grubhub, in case some of you may have not listened to some of my previous videos, I have done a minimum of 2,000 deliveries as a Grubhub driver over the past 2.5, 3 years. Anyway, let me finish the rest of this, what I was just reading. In fact, there's been an increase in the number of customers who are dependent on online ordering facility. With the availability of food delivery apps, online ordering has become quite a norm, and it's expected to grow massively in the next few years. I find very true. Okay, number 2. Variation to happen in the common delivery model. When online ordering gradually becoming the newest trend in the food industry, a tough competition is also building dramatically in the food delivery space. Today, even the small restaurants and local food joints are investing in online ordering to market themselves more aggressively. This has initiated some drastic changes in the common delivery model. For example, the restaurants are now getting maximum orders online, and in most cases ensuring successful on-time delivery. And speaking of which, okay, some restaurants, because it was just explaining how they'll make it more plain and simple, that more and more restaurants will be offering online food delivery instead of in-house food delivery. I never ever would have thought, by me being a Grubhub driver, that out of all restaurants, some of these restaurants, to name a few, that Church's Chicken, along with Krispy Kreme, what other restaurants, even Taco Bell, and don't get me wrong, KFC, which just recently partnered with Grubhub, will all offer online food delivery services. And it's like every single time that I'm doing food delivery through Grubhub, I'm picking up from restaurants that I never ever would have thought would ever form partnerships with this company, Grubhub. And Grubhub is really booming, because when you turn on the TV, you can turn on the TV right now and happen to spot or come across a random Grubhub commercial. Even if you may be looking at random YouTube video that's right now by someone. It may be a couple of ads that pop across the screen. All of a sudden, you may see a Grubhub commercial just out of the blue advertising online Grubhub's online food delivery. Okay, number 3. Let me read number 3 to you all. Competition between third-party and in-house delivery will increase. Over the past few years, there has been a steep rise in the number of third-party delivery services. This has undoubtedly disrupted the food delivery service. However, with the arrival of several food service restaurants, the popularity of the third-party delivery services has somewhat decreased in some places. And a prime example would be just like with this other article I was reading just a few minutes ago of how, as of recently, the pizza delivery restaurant Domino's Pizza sales have been suffering, and because of that, some of the stock, the company's stock, stock STOK has decreased over the past month or so due to all these food delivery apps. And I would name some of them again. DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, to name a few, are making it where the company is suffering in consumer sales. Because if you take it back to, I say as a prime example, 19 years ago, the year 2000, you had literally no online food delivery apps. Every single restaurant instead just offered the ones that offer delivery, they just offered in-house delivery for the most part, all the pizza restaurants. And I personally feel like, judging from my vantage point, that within the next year, or if not within the next year, 2020, at least within the next 6 years, by no later than 2025, the pizza restaurants that you have right now, the major pizza restaurant chains such as Papa John's, Domino's Pizza, Little Caesars, where even Little Caesars now is partnering with the company DoorDash. But this, what I'm saying to say all that, or to sum it all up, is that all these major pizza restaurant chains will offer online food delivery through one of these other food delivery platforms that I just named. Okay, let me read the rest of this. And by the way, this is number 3. Many restaurants and food joints nowadays are opting for their in-house delivery service to compete with the popular third-party delivery services. Okay, number 4, delivery droids and other AI solutions will come into the scene. As the food industry is becoming increasingly technology-driven, many food delivery brands are looking to implement AI solutions and various automation strategies to streamline the process. Delivery droids are also being treated by leading players in the industry. Experts believe that delivery droids will simplify the process and make it as smooth and painless as possible. Now, that, I know that may sound pretty scary, but that day is coming because things have gotten so advanced over the past, I say the past 5 years, because there's rumors that Amazon will in the near future have droids, actual droids delivering packages instead of actual human beings delivering packages for consumers and customers. And also, it's also rumor, I know this is sort of off topic, but Walmart in the near future, because I'm sure a whole lot of you know that patronize Walmart and shop at Walmart, that at every Walmart you go to, including the small neighborhood Walmart stores, they have self-checkout registers. It's also rumored that instead of it being actual employees that clean the restrooms at the stores, it will be robots in the place of those due to artificial intelligence. Okay, now let me read number 5, which will be my last one. Technology would be the driving force in the food delivery industry. To accommodate the modern users' digital expectations, new and creative use of technology is the only way to succeed. That's why an increasing number of restaurants and food joints are investing in the latest technologies like mobile apps, online ordering, droid-based delivery, and so on. It's expecting that 2017 will bring a few more renovations that will help food delivery brands to make a noticeable growth. And finally, there are food delivery apps which efficiently accommodate the shifting preferences of time-starved consumers. On the one hand, these apps serve customers with better and larger variety of on-demand food. And on the other, they help restaurant owners to make good returns. And that is so true as well, because it's been times before when I would have to pick up from certain restaurants, and a certain restaurant employee would tell me how the restaurant would make so many thousands of dollars when one day due to online food delivery from all these or some of these food delivery platforms, online food delivery platforms. And it's, I know this may sound funny, but in a sense, but that's making more and more people lazier to all of these online food platforms. Just like when I was a good while back at a restaurant / bar, the name is On Tap Sports Cafe, which is a part restaurant, part bar. It happened to be this one particular customer that was dining in at the bar. So he overheard me tell one of the employees, one of the bartenders, that I was from Grubhub. So to make a long story short, he was telling me, due to all of this technology, we're just getting more and more lazy, which we are, because of all these apps. Because when you think about it, not only do you have online food delivery, you have it where you could request a ride from the tap of a few buttons on your phone through Uber and Lyft. And in case some of you may be new to my channel, I drive off and on for Uber and Lyft as well. You also have online shopping from companies such as Amazon, eBay, just to name a few. With that being said, this concludes my video, and until next time, have a good one.